Deeply breathing in as we choose to embody the wisdom of the womb. These unique creational energies that fertilize the potential to multiply every seed of manifestation, thought, desire, quality and emanation of your radiant being. Breathe in your qualities of joy into this fertile space. Grace fills your being. Exhaling deeper into feeling. Breathing in the playfulness, the integrity to commit as we fill our lungs even more, the space. Expanding the inner landscape we are to explore. The abundance that we open up within us. With every exhale, we anchor our quintessence, our light. We are prismatic beings, this crystalline structure, and swimming in this sea, this waters, and this vessel, this body. And the sea, as it flows, it brings the calm to the mind, washing away all thoughts, chaos, discord, discomfort, all of the day, all of the weight. Wash it away, allow it to go beyond and out of you through every pore as you exhale. And inhale through every pore of your body, enlivens that tiny thread, that silver cord that binds every pore along your skin. To your silver cord, tether always to source, the Godhead within. And from our core of highest intelligence, we bring our desire in our will. We think further with our golden heart. And our mind now, being very still and clear, flows down beyond the heart, and the heart trickles back up, a fountain of gold and silver radiance, overflowing our cup, our emotions steady, harmonic, coherent, as guided and further embodied with our breath. That coherence resonates through our entire bodies, and anchoring a beautiful source flow luminescence, every light code and activation in the information held in the light, the luminous ether that reflects your might, your majesty. You sit in your throne, rooted, you know, from within. This wisdom of the womb is safe, encapsulated the masculine container of the lead that you surrender into. You choose to listen. You choose to soften, and as the pink rose petals beautifully blossom and further open here within the womb, sacred space, let this beautiful, ever-blossoming flower, as with the power of the 1,000-petal lotus of the crown, see the same pink abundance that opens through and abound from your core and beyond, filling your womb and the whole space opening more. Breathe in and feel alive, open. The pressure is welcoming. It shows you the presence, this universal becoming, the reflection of your quintessence in this sacred, safe, receptive, open space, this wisdom, your grace, where you multiply all things, and in this ecstatic, tantric nature that you feel the subtleties pulsating. Bring your attention to the pulse therein, the orgasmic area, this forbidden, unknown, this G spot of this sponge, these tissues, these membranes that have since eons held the wounding of the feminine ingrained, until you have chosen to release all the tethers, cords, all of the history, false stories and narratives, demonizations of that which is sacred, no longer profane, the darkness and the mysteries, this holy grail and chalice within, the 12 powers that are provided for and shown that blossom within this womb, the Sophic wisdom, this Pistis Sophia, this grace, are treasures within to multiply the grace and bring the masculine seed into his lead, into this world. This is the time when we let the energies continue to swirl and see this gold, silver radiance within. As with the heart, the fountain that overflows and fills this chalice, this cup in the core, your gut, your maternal instinct, your primal wildness explodes, implodes, oscillates, pulsates. Every feeling that happens here, every memory, all things are distilled and purified. The waters filled so potent with the life energies, this luminous ether, the healing, crystalline structure, the universe soul reflected here in your womb of creation, shining brightly as in the darkest night, where the stars shine always so bright. Here, in this brightness that we follow, we see this sacred flow, this river more that goes beyond your core and to this treasured spot, this mystery, a door into the secret temple of true history, the feminine quintessence, her ecstatic pleasure, to allow the penetration of the full provision of the masculine seed within her, surrendering to his lead, the pulse that goes beyond and through the first layer. Welcome it in with every breath and see the safety, security, and full provision that fills you from within and rains down upon you. The rainbow bridge from above, the iridescence of every color and healing, transformation of your being, only widens and expands the coronation, your crown, this beginning of your retemplatization, the recoding of your genetic history begins now. Every healing of every lineage, the ancestral pain and the falsities, dissolve away with you in this radiance, in this glow, in this knowing and wisdom embodied in this safe structure, timeless effervescence and flow. Breathing in the vitality, the new, the remembered, beyond this first layer and deeper into this valley of splendor. We beyond opening through this G area, experiencing and welcoming in the ecstatic tantric pleasure of the full provision of the full masculinity, creation, seed, coherence, authenticity, your raw vulnerability exposed and brought into its greatest strength with the heart here shown. The heart is your great strength and champion to shine the way beyond, to manifest your deepest desires in creation through multiplied, the seed of creation, that lead that you surrendered to, that deepens within you beyond, and before you knew it, you have entered into this third layer, the Trinity always in creation, where you are in that void, that vast expansion within and one, all of creation and you. Remember to breathe as we further anchor in this truth and this space of infinite possibility, the potentiality, every grace. The playfulness flows so freely from here. The integrity carries you through. The seed is nourished. The new comes magnificently, luminescently through. And further breathe in and embody this knowing of this joy, your nature overflowing, this grail, the holiest cup within you. The G-spot expands into an area, expands into your embodiment of truth. Infinite youth, vitality begins in this space, and you share that embodiment, healing all that you touch, embrace. The eyes bring in the abilities to simply, without words, impregnate every cell with these infinity in this void, in this womb of wisdom, in that deepest, darkest place where the stars shine the brightest. Your luminescence, the gold and the silver, this egg of protection that fills you, surrounds you, this surrender to the divine within.